When I was a child, I used to lay in bed late at night, staring at the ceiling, listening to my father scream. Scream at my mother, scream at yet another failed masterpiece. Finally, just scream out into the darkness. It became my lullaby. And even when they took me away, the screams followed. I was once told that insanity runs in my family. It's time to make it stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Living Dead, and this is Layers of Fear, Inheritance DLC. I am super excited to be playing this today because, I don't know, I really enjoyed the base game Layers of Fear, and I was so happy they said they were coming out with a DLC because, there were so many pieces that I was missing from the story. I had known that the daughter was taken away, but it was kind of a mystery as to what happened to her. But, in the DLC Inheritance, we're playing as the daughter coming to check out the house and her inheritance and her father's legacy. So, here we go. We're gonna play. It's crazy to be back in this place. It's so decrepit. Kind of like it was at the end of the game. Dear friend, today before I leave for my new appointment, I intend to make one final attempt to communicate with you. Since you have obviously decided not to answer my calls or letters, I shall endeavor to speak with you in person. If you're reading this, then I have clearly failed, and for that I apologize. Should you choose to ignore me, I will slip this letter under your door. Hopefully you can at least read it. For old time's sake, if me knocking on the door has caused you any discomfort, please know that it was not my intent. I wish I could tell you that I found some miracle solution to your problem, but unfortunately, such is not the case. Do know that as your legal representative, I always did my best, and that is the God's honest truth. Unfortunately, I feel that the issues you are struggling with go beyond my expertise. At this point, I once again feel the urge to ask you to reconsider seeking professional help, but let's be honest. If you were to listen to me, you would have done it a long time ago. I regret that it had to end this way. I know that you and your family will always be in my thoughts. Your friend, James Jerome Sadler, attorney. So, letter from the attorney. I did notice that the doors seem a bit easier to open in the DLC than they were in the base game, so that's bonus. Oh, the beautiful music is back. I just love the music in this game. Checkers pieces. Are we gonna play checkers again? My beloved, I've been thinking about what happened. I've been trying to understand. My dear, help me. I just don't understand. Why would you do it? Did you feel like there was no other way? Tell me, goddammit, what did I do to deserve this? I did my best. You know I did. I gave you everything. You... Bleepity beep bleep. Why wouldn't you do this to us? Pretty sure he's talking about the wife, who, as we discovered in the base game, did kill herself. Oh, is this a certificate for that dog that he bought that nobody wanted? Feel bad for the dog.
Ugh. Ugh, it reeks in here.
Well, let's just hope we don't find what it is that reeks. Scale? Let's check it. Oh.
I swear, that dog doesn't shut up!
Aw, poor puppy.
How the hell did you get out? Go on, get out of here! Before I find a way to keep you in there for good.
Aw. Don't leave the poor doggy. I do not like the implications in that drawing. Now, DLC takes about an hour, I think, to play through, but I'm not going to do a full hour episode. I think that would be a bit much. So I'm going to probably break this up into a couple episodes, maybe 3. So we'll see how this goes. Oh god.
Still alive.
Surprised she's not commenting on the smell in here. Comment on the smell in the kitchen, but not in the bathroom. Doesn't make any sense. Because, I mean, that has to smell. Rat trap closet. Still full of rat traps.
This place is a mess.
I can hear you in there. I'm coming, you furry little bastards. You're not getting away this time. Oh, where did I put that damn key?
So, are they trying to imply that every time he thought he heard rats in the closet, it was just the little girl playing? Because that's interesting. There's never rats all along. Yay, basement. Fun times. Hello? Somebody here?
What is that? Yes, that's it.
Was that Dad trying to play the piano? Sort of seemed like it. His drawings are so sad. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Kirkstein, I once again implore you to give back my daughter. Give her back, give her back, give her back. That's not crazy. Not at all. You go into the painting room. We've spent so much time in here.
I wonder when was the last time this place saw sunlight?
Probably not recently. Oh, that's where we kept our hideous collection of gross bodily fluids and whatnot. Dear sir, in my line of work one becomes used to receiving all kinds of correspondence, obsessed with letters from failed authors, threats from offended readers. I guess you could say it comes with the territory. However, never in my 20 years of running a publishing house have I read anything quite like your recent letters. While I always try to keep my composure, in light of your continuous increasingly enthusiastic output, I find it exceedingly difficult to reply in a civilized manner. Hence, let me be painfully clear. We at Marshall and Waters take pride in our numerous publications, especially our acclaimed encyclopedias. Our staff of esteemed academics work tirelessly to provide our readers with the most up-to-date information and include the latest scientific data. Unfortunately, your findings have nothing to do with real science, and the visual references you have provided, although impressive from a purely artistic standpoint, are not proof of anything. Honestly, your continuing attempts at redefining the rat and exposing its true vile nature have turned from being simply tiresome to deeply disturbing. If this was some misguided attempt at performance art, then I must say I find it in very poor taste. If, however, you are being serious, I humbly advise you to seek professional help. Man. This is in reference to our obsessive rat drawings, I think. That I kept finding in the base game. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna go with crayon.
What are you doing? Put that down! You're much too old for that childish nonsense.
That's right, dear old dad doesn't like the pink pony. We're gonna follow the path. I like how there's these lit up paths through this fantasy land. This whole thing kind of reminds me of Ib. Well, let's watch it. Eyeball clearly states we have to watch.
The little girl in red was walking through the woods when suddenly, out of nowhere, jumped out you-know-who. Eyes glowing bloody red, teeth sharp as razors, and yet the big bad wolf did not seem to faze her. "Be careful, little girl," the big bad wolf sneered. "You're in Fantasyland, where things ain't what they seem." "Oh, shush, you big old meanie," the frightened girl exclaimed. "You're the only threat in this wonderful land. With my magic crayons, I can do no harm. I can make the trees yellow, turn them upside down, turn grass into candy, make the sky go red. I can do whatever pops into my head." The wolf was unimpressed with his show of skill. "You do have the power to do what you will. Alas, I humbly urge you to practice restraint, for you are responsible for what you create." "You're nasty, jealous, and mean," said the little girl. "I just want to have fun, and you want me to learn. I wish a big old rock would fall down from the sky and crush your big bad mouth into a mincemeat pie." "Don't do it, I beg you," the big wolf cried. "You lack scale and perspective, my sweet little child." But it was too late. His warning fell on deaf ears. Down came the rock and smashed them all to smithereens.
It's vaguely reminiscent of the drawings we found in the desk, the Little Red Riding Hood drawings he was asked to make. Which, of course, were gruesome. Let's check out. I think there's a path back here, too. Yeah. We have to light it up, though.
Creativity is not a toy, it's a gift. Do you want to squander it like all those careless brats out there?
Now, I know there's a snake wandering around out here in the dark, so trying to be careful. I'm actually gonna kill the snake, so. Oh, horsey.
I warned you time and time again! I won't let you waste time on these mindless doodles! This is for your own good!
Here, I hear it. There it is.
Finally! Are you ready to embrace true art?
You got such crayon hate, dude.
"Oh, the summer trees, so green and vibrant and full of life, but also young and experienced. Let's try to find them a more poignant season, where they are wiser, have some stories to tell.
Okay, so he wants some autumny orange or red paint, so we're gonna go grab that. I heard him, but I don't see him.
Ah, yes! The autumn of life, when man seeks shelter from the elements. Let's see how our little hut fares when the skies grow dark.
Okay, so we need some dark paint. Blue. I'm actually kind of trying to do the achievement where you get the sword to slay the serpent. The snake that was in the other world, so that's why we're in here right now. Whoop. It's kind of like that wheelchair pushing thing we had to do at the end of the last game, or the base game. Mom, is that you? Man, this ball is so heavy. Baby doesn't wanna. Baby never wants to. There's our black paint. These two-faced dudes again. Bumping into things all stumbly. Thank goodness she's faster than Walker than her father was. Smear some black
See?
paint.
In the end, all we take for granted is fragile and temporary. Man passes, while nature endures. Speaking of which, I don't think our proud stallion likes the weather. Let's brighten things up a bit.
So this drawing appears over here. We're gonna go look for the sword she's carrying. Which means we have to go back to Fantasyland. Come on, pick up the crayon.
I warned you time and time again! I won't let you waste time on these mindless doodles! This is for your own good!
We know you're mad, Dad. It's okay. Oh, there it is. Sword in a stone. Now we go through the painful process of taking it out. It's really in there. Oh! I think the snake just got me. See, that's why I was trying to watch out for the snake. It's really wedged in there. You gotta kind of really pull on this thing. Please, no, not snake again. Oh, it's just so tedious. Come on, come on, come on. I just want to kill the snake. Alright. Come here, you jerk snake. I got something for you. Ha! That's what you get for messing with me. This is the area I think the snake was guarding before. Just a map to the sword, I guess? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try and grab something. I was playing this before, and there's something I saw that I couldn't get before. I think the game kind of glitched out on me, but I'm gonna try and get it this time. See what happens. Actually, don't think this is the thing I was looking for, but I'll keep looking. Yeah, this is the thing I was trying to get before. Oh, maybe it's glitching again because I don't know. Oh, okay. That's how that's supposed to work. Okay. I'm gonna take this. This was giving me cues before, so. Check out the paper cutout theater again.
The little girl in red came upon a crossroads. There she stopped and wondered, which way should I go? Up jumped the wolf and gave the poor girl a fright. Do not be afraid, I'm not gonna bite. One of these paths with danger is fraught, while the other one, most assuredly, is not. The little girl in red took a shortcut she knew, through a lovely field of corn, all covered in dew. But the field grew dark and full of despair. An eerie sense of dread filled the morning air. The girl heard the wolf yelling from afar, "You have chosen poorly, you will not get far. Had you only learned how shadow and light intertwined on canvas, you could have chosen right." The little girl in red ran as fast as she could, her flowing dark hair tucked under her hood. But she quickly got tired, worn out by her flight, and succumbed to the darkness, never to see the light.
Now, I think that the point of that little stage production was to tell you that at this point you've reached a crossroads in the story, and making certain choices is going to determine the ending that you receive. So, it has to do with the paintings and the fantasy land in the other world. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the painting, and we're going to go back to the other world now.
Finally! Are you ready to embrace true art?
I'm not sure how true it is, Guy, but we'll see.
You see? In the end, all we take for granted is fragile and temporary. Man passes, while nature endures. Speaking of which, I don't think our proud stallion likes the weather. Let's brighten things up a bit.
Okay, so he wants to brighten things up. Oh, yuck. So I'm assuming we're either looking for white or yellow, so let's go look for that. Keep hearing the dog. There's a dog. To be honest, the dog doesn't really bother me. I kind of grew up around large dogs, Dobermans specifically, which is what that dog is, so. Did that just disappear behind me? Yeah, that wall just closed behind me, okay. Great. We're gonna play that game now. That's the yellow, so we just gotta get over there. The fire all disappeared. Well, that's good. At least I can get back through here. Or not. We're just gonna hallucinate a whole bunch, I suppose.
That's right! The sun bestows its kind rays upon the land. It's getting warmer and warmer until finally... Marvelous, isn't it? I know it seems like a tragedy, but a beautiful tragedy is always better than an unremarkable existence.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about it. It looks very smudgy.
In his own way, I believe he meant well. He wanted me to excel, hoping that when the time came, I would succeed where he failed. Avoid his mistakes. God knows he made plenty of those.
Alright guys, with that first part over with, I think I'm going to conclude this video for today. Thanks for joining me for the Inheritance DLC. I will be playing through the rest of it. Please feel free to stop back, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.